Hello and welcome to another Spooktacular Just Watched. I'm Devin, with me is Billy.
Woo!
And round 2 of our Who Was the Better Slasher?
Yeah.
And we're looking at Jason this time around.
Yeah, no,
So, first, the movie we had to watch was
Part 2.
Friday the 13th, Part 2. Largely because Part 1 was his mom.
Yeah.
And unless we want to count the final kill at the end.
Yeah. Which
never was a kill, because if you look at the opening to this movie, they really did a good job of just kind of playing out how that all went out.
Yeah, no, they was just going to random
Yeah.
Random story. They're trying to keep it continuous.
They really do. So, I did give props that the origins was given right at the start.
Yeah.
How good was the origin story? So, we have an outcast boy who was drowned in a lake because camp counselors couldn't keep an eye on him.
Yeah, and
mother went on a murderous rampage because counselors killed my kid.
Yeah.
Mother gets killed, but son who drowned miraculously did survive it somehow,
and
is now seeking out revenge for his mother.
Yeah.
Make of that as you will.
It's a complex origin.
It's complex, yes. It's not overly great as an origin story.
Yeah.
But for the time, what else could you have done?
Yeah,
I dare you to find an 80s horror movie that has a great origin story.
Yeah.
Really, the origin story is something most people don't even consider because that's not what we're here for.
No.
We're here to see teens get killed, damn it, and we're going to see a lot of teens get killed. Judging by my body count.
Yeah.
So before we jump into the body count, let's look at atmosphere. As I just stated, we are here to watch teens get killed. I did not feel like I was with those teens at Crystal Lake. I felt like I was a cameraman.
Yeah.
And they did a good job of making you feel like the most perverted cameraman.
Yep.
So, when a lot of the kills happen, you're just kind of standing there like, that just sort of happened. I wasn't even a part of that.
Yeah, no, a lot of the first person camera shots,
yeah.
I mean, good.
Good, yes. I know they try, the first person camera shots were trying to immerse the audience into the movie.
Yeah.
But at the same, I think it did the opposite effect, in my opinion.
Yeah, you don't feel like.
Yeah, you don't feel like you're
in the movie. You just feel like you're
watching a movie.
I mean, down. Let's wait for the music.
Yeah. So this goes into the atmosphere. Yes, the music. And did we look up the chant?
We were going up.
Okay. So they explain this in Search of Darkness, and we apologize. We don't have the information right offhand.
Yeah.
But that chant...
Actually,
there is wording in that chant. It's like, kill, 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 mom, mom, mom.
Yeah, something along like that.
Those lines. For me, it always just sounded like someone banging a knife or something off of a wall or something. Anyways, so we go down the list to scares.
Yeah,
I wasn't really scared of this movie.
No.
Unfortunately, now, if I was in the situation, I would be on a different end of that spectrum.
Yeah, you'll be scared shitless.
But when you're kind of the outside observer, you kind of just sit back and enjoy the kills.
Yeah, you don't...
As sadistic as that sounds. Also, some of the scenes didn't make a lot of sense to me. Like, I was just looking around. First of all, let's go to the first kill. Because we had to put a question mark on this.
Yeah. It's the final girl from the first movie.
It's the final girl from the first movie. And we're going through her apartment. And the first thing I ever noticed was, why is there a watermelon on top of the fridge?
Yeah, like you're like, oh, that's the biggest mystery of the whole movie.
Yeah. Who puts a watermelon on top of the fridge? No other place to put that? Like, in the fridge might be a good one. But, actually, whenever it makes sense when you think about it.
Because there's
a head in the fridge. So that means where the head was should have been where the watermelon
was.
But then, how did she not notice a big green watermelon?
That is true, right?
Like, if I skim around a room, like, I skimmed around the room. I wasn't really trying to look for a watermelon.
No.
So, I mean, I noticed it. Why didn't she? And we notice that someone comes in and kills her in an apartment. This is assumed to be Jason,
but you don't know.
But we don't know. We don't see a face. We don't actually have an image of Jason at this point to really link it. And it could have just been some homicidal maniac.
Yeah.
So, we put a maybe on that one.
Yeah.
Obviously, as we go through, we understand that teens are meeting up at Camp Crystal Lake for a counselor convention.
Yeah, so counselor training.
Training, whatever. Basically, to be retaught how to be a counselor.
Yeah.
For the summer, and
also the new area where they're not supposed to go to the old camp.
Yeah. So this is like on the opposite side of the lake kind of deal.
Yeah. And they were warned, like, do not go to the old, but they call Camp Blood.
Yeah. But as we know, to go off to explore it.
Oh, so someone's got to,
Yeah. That's where our plot is. We gotta go to the plot. And of course, we understand that Jason's kind of an urban legend.
Yeah, it starts out with a campfire story.
As a campfire story. Also, we get the crazy old man.
Yeah.
Who gives the dire warning. Also turns out the crazy old man's perv.
Yeah. Which I think he's credited in the credits as Prowler.
As a Prowler, yeah.
Yeah.
Which, alright, whatever.
Yeah.
But, and then the officer doesn't confirm Jason's story, but confirms that, bad things happened over at Camp Blood.
Yeah.
You really shouldn't be here, and we don't, it slept for 5 years, we really don't want another incident.
There's a reason why it's called nickname Camp Blood.
So we're about a quarter into the movie,
and
this is where we start getting some kills.
Yeah.
So most of the troop goes out on the town.
Yeah, and
a few people stay back.
Yeah, so the ones who basically go to the town, the ones who come back with two of the other characters, survive.
Yeah. So half our crew survives, technically.
Yeah. They just went to town for drinking.
So, lesson number 1, go with the majority.
Yeah. Hey, how to survive on the 13th? Go to the bar.
Go get drunk. Jason doesn't go to the bars, apparently. Who would have thought?
Yeah.
Alright, so now we're going to look at the body counts. Everyone's been like, okay, talk about the body counts.
Yeah.
And, 8 in total.
Yeah.
-1 if you don't count the first kill.
Yeah.
Of the final girl. But still, that's still more than what Michael had previously.
Yeah, I think it was 6. So
6 was for Michael. Oh yeah, the other thing I noticed out of context, I just saw my side notes here. Who sleeps on top of the bed in fully clothing? Okay, I get, like, hey, I passed out.
Yeah.
But I still, when I pass out, will either roll a cover up or, if it's warm, take a shirt off or something. Like, I don't just flop on the bed.
Yeah, no, like I know you pointed that out, like, in the opening scene, like...
It's a little weird to me. Not, like, a major thing, but I was like, I want to point that out. Alright, body count, sorry.
Alright, yeah.
Not distracting. Alright, so, 8 deaths. What was your favorite kill?
Ooh, okay.
Now, we're also going to look at creativity here, because compared to Michael, Jason's a little more creative.
Oh, yeah, like, this is what Jason's kind of known for, is creative kills.
Yeah. We'll see.
Yeah. Well, later on, yeah.
Yeah. This one is, like, he's an opportunist. He will use whatever weapon is available.
Oh, yeah.
So, I mean, we can go through the list of kills, but
I don't know, it's kind of a tie for my favorite kill.
All right.
The wheelchair.
The wheelchair one is kind of funny. I'm sorry, but it is. Buddy takes a machete to the head and rolls down the hill and was never seen again. And, like, that was, like, Jason is on the roof of the patio when he does that. There's no other angle he could have been at.
No, I mean...
So, props to whoever built the patio, because Jason's a heavy guy.
Yeah.
You'd think he'd just fall through. He broke a chair standing on it, so... And then your second one, I think I know.
Yeah,
the spear. So this is a 2-for-1 kill.
Yeah. Because, like, I do like those when you get...
When you can get more than one in a shot.
Yeah.
So I have both of those as ties. Then I was thinking about it. The guy hanging upside down.
Yeah.
That's got to be, like, the worst way, because it's like...
You can't defend yourself.
You can't defend yourself. You can't run. And it's like, hi, neck slit.
Yeah. Yeah, it's got to be the worst way to go in a whole movie.
It's got to be one of the worst ways to go. Because it's just, the killer's right there. I can't do anything.
It's like, I just get over with.
God. It's like, I'm yours. But, yeah, I would have to say the spear or the wheelchair is top priority.
Yeah. They like use that spear.
He did. Jason's a very much impaling kind of guy. Really likes to stick it to you. Alright, so now we're going to look at wrapping up the movie. How was Jason defeated?
Right.
Now this is interesting because Jason isn't technically defeated at the end of this.
Yeah, same. But like I said, the Jenny, what was the
female counselor or assistant counselor?
She stumbles on Jason's
mother's shrine puts on her sweater and uses psychology to make Jason think that she is his mother.
Yeah.
And it works!
Yeah, it's like, Rob, who's there trying? It was going to be a hit or miss.
I mentioned this in our survival, how we'd survive a horror movie.
Yeah.
If I was in that situation, I would go for it.
Yeah, so it's like, you know what? I might be tired of women's clothing, but I'm not trying.
Yeah, no one can say I didn't try. Try to Bugs Bunny his way out of this one. Well, no. The only reason it failed is because Jason did see his mother's head behind her and put 2 and 2 together real freaking quick.
Wait a sec.
Hold on a minute. That would also make him more angry.
Yeah.
You would think.
She's desecrated his sacred shrine.
Right. You're wearing my mom's sweater.
I'm gonna cut you.
And you just tried to act like you were my mom.
Okay.
I'm gonna kill you.
Yeah. And you're gonna be the worst.
That's gonna be the worst way. Also, previously you just kicked me in the nuts, so there's still that looming over you. Yeah, so apparently just kick Jason in the balls and run.
Yeah, that's what the eliminator's like, alright, kick him in the nuts, alright?
So, now this is interesting because Paul, the actual head counselor,
the
guy in charge, confronts Jason. They wrestle.
Yeah.
Obviously, Jason overpowers him. And you assume Paul is dead, but there's no confirmed kill.
Yeah.
So we didn't mark it, and we were smart to do so.
Yeah, because he came back and...
He came back and...
fought him in the shrine for round 2.
For round 2. And with some actual help, won.
Yeah.
Couldn't help me the first time, huh, Jenny?
No, because let me get my ass kicked the first time.
Yeah. And what stops Jason is a machete to the neck.
Yeah.
But as the scene goes on, we find out that Jason's not dead. They give us a little, jump scare, I guess we'll say.
Yeah.
Because they're in the cabin, something's at the door. Turns out to be the long-lost dog that we thought was dead, 5 scenes ago.
Yeah, you thinking he pulled on Michael.
Yeah, we thought, Jason killed this dog. But apparently Jason's nicer than Michael and won't kill animals.
Yeah.
Or there just wasn't enough meat on that dog to be bothered with.
Yeah, it's a small dog.
Yeah. So, everyone's happy the dog's alive. And then Jason busts through the window. Fade to black. We wake up, and Jenny is being carted off on a gurney into an ambulance.
Yeah.
But will survive.
Yeah. And she
no idea what happened to Paul.
Paul.
So we still can't confirm a body on that.
Yeah. Because she was still asking for one, which they were cutting him off the laughing cavity, probably.
Yeah. So, if we were to avoid Jason in this scenario, stay the freak away from Crystal Lake!
Yeah,
Now, if we're to believe that the first kill is Jason for the final girl,
yeah,
that rule doesn't overly apply
yeah,
anymore.
Because someone just track you down and...
Yeah. But you still have to originally have went to Crystal Lake.
Okay, so...
Yes.
Stay
away from Crystal Lake.
Yeah.
According to the lore of this movie.
Yeah.
This changes later, don't worry.
Oh yes.
This is a rule of thumb, not a guarantee.
Yeah.
Alright, the last thing we have to look at is acting.
Hey.
I thought for a teen slasher, good acting.
Hey, typical.
Typical acting for its time.
Yeah.
Well,
I put down stupid horror movie cop.
Yeah, typical horror movie cop, because... Okay, we talked about this, and I do want to bring it up.
Yep.
Okay, you're getting pursuit to someone in the woods. You have a gun. Why haven't you drawn it yet?
Yes.
Secondly, why haven't you fired a warning shot up in the air or something to say, hey, if you keep running, I'm going to shoot you? Not that it would matter, because it was Jason he was chasing.
Yeah.
But these are two things I was like, these should be standard,
Yeah, you chase him to the woods, so...
in a known area of a killer. This isn't like he was, new to the area. He warned everyone else. If I was okay, I'm going for the woods where known murders happened, pulling out my gun.
Yeah.
The other thing that, for, not bad acting, but bad writing, I think, She runs into the Jason's cabin out in the middle of nowhere.
Yeah,
thinking she's gonna find some help.
Yeah, ramshackled.
Like, this is the most run-down cabin you could ever run into. It's like, someone help me! I was like, you really think someone lives here? Someone useful?
Yeah. It's like you're thinking, like, okay, maybe some nice hillbillies live out this way.
Some homeless guy, maybe, I guess. But I'm hinging my bets on this is not a safe place to be.
Nope.
But no, overall, like, teens acting like teens. They're pulling small pranks on each other.
Yeah.
When they're investigating, like, the murders. Mm-hmm. Also, by the way, Jason cleans up real quick.
Yeah, like...
Holy crap. Yeah, I wouldn't peg him for someone who, like, cleans the crime scene, but...
He's like, okay. Alright, I'll kill you, but then there will find no trace.
Yeah, there's small traces of blood, but there's no bodies for a while. Don't look in the closet, though. But they're like, they wouldn't do this. They wouldn't leave the cabin like this. So I think something may have happened. So I was like, yeah, good assumption.
Yeah, like... Sounds like any other horror movies. Like, yeah, they're fine. They're just playing.
Oh, they're playing a prank on us. I'm gonna go upstairs and catch them doing something.
Yeah.
You know. Oh, look, I'm dead. There are some questionable decisions these teens make. Like, why did you go outside with no pants on? Like, at all?
Yeah. She goes out to get to her comb.
Yeah, from the car. That's not, like, right by the building. It's a little bit of a jaunt.
Yeah, like...
And it's like, nah, pants are optional.
Yeah.
Also, with the amount of perfume she sprayed on, no wonder Jason found her.
Yeah. Yeah. Pretty much, like, just, he walked by, he's like, I smell a victim.
Yes. Pretty much.
I do believe I smell a whole teen that's about to get killed.
Yeah. So, with that, though, that's going to wrap up the episode. Final thoughts?
I mean, because like I said, this one, he has the sack instead of the mask.
This is an interesting debate that's among the fans, too. Which is preferable, the burlap sack or the mask?
Yeah.
And I, in my opinion, actually like the burlap sack over the mask.
Yeah. I mean, because...
The hockey mask just became iconic because it was used so much.
Yeah. And I think I've seen the ones where you use the hockey mask first, so...
Yeah, that's also hinges your opinion.
Yeah. But, like, after... I'm like, okay, I do kind of like the sack, because the one thing you can tell it's creepy is there's only one eye hole.
Yeah. He's only looking at you through one eye hole.
Yeah.
And it leaves more to the imagination of what's underneath it. I really wish in this movie they didn't remove the sack off his head. Like the final scene of him just jumping through the window.
Yeah. Just keep that mystery of, like, what
does he look like?
Like, do we want to know, but
yeah.
Do we really want to know what he looks like right there?
Exactly. But with that, though, tune in next week. We will have the final contender to look at. Until then, I'm Devin.
Billy, dig it.
Have a good one, guys.